Hey there, Cancer. How are you tonight? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekly reading. This one is going to be for Monday, August 18th through Thursday, August 21st. I'll be back on Wednesday to do bonus readings and get you through your weekend, just like regular. Okay? So this one's for Cancer. We're just going to see what Spirit wants to bring up and talk about. So we got Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Oh, all the cards. Here we go. All right. What you got? We're starting with the Six of Wands. Can you see from there? Oh, back. No, back more. Okay, maybe right there. Okay, that's working. Okay, Six of Wands to the Two of Cups. Okay. And then we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, that's your recent past or your backstory. Currently, I have you at the Tower, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Three of Swords. In the near future, we're looking at the Eight of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Two of Swords. Okay, bottom of the deck for this reading is actually the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is telling me the undercurrent here is that right now you have new opportunities coming towards you. Okay, and I guess you are deciding whether to hang on to the whatever you already have or go towards something new is how it feels. The card at the center of your read, so from almost every direction it's going to play into the equation, is actually the Wheel of Fortune. So, although it may not always feel like it, the Wheel of Fortune is truly trying to spin in your favor. Okay? That is what we're saying here. All right. So we'll see how these two play in as we go. Let's start with the recent past. Okay. Recent past, I have the Six of Wands and the Two of Cups, Nine of Pentacles in the challenge position. So, Six of Wands is all about public recognition. I mean, on the positive side, you can get recognition for something in a positive way. Oftentimes, you can get recognition for something in a negative way, too. It just depends on the situation, right? Two of Cups is speaking of a divine union. So here in the recent past, it looks as though you were involved in a divine union and there was a lot of recognition to that effect. Meaning, I don't know if you got a title. Maybe you were given a title in this particular union or something, but everybody around you seemed to know where you stood with the situation, right? Everybody understood that you were in this divine union. The challenge here is your independence. So possibly in the recent past, you had a very hard time giving up your independence. To truly be in a union, you have to give up parts of your independence, and it looks as though that posed a very serious problem for you in the recent past. You had a very hard time doing that. And I'm going to say the Ace of Pentacles is playing in because maybe you had a hard time making your union the center of your world, right? Meaning new opportunities came towards you and you had a very hard time restricting yourself. Hold on one second. Sorry, somebody was calling in. Okay, here we go. So that's your recent past. We couldn't change it if we wanted to, although other than you having a difficult time giving up your independence, which is not that uncommon, it doesn't look like it was at all bad, right? I mean, it looks like you had some sort of title or recognition and you were involved in a union that was a divine union. So there we go. That's not bad. Okay, currently where you at? Currently we have the Tower, so obviously something's gone sideways here, huh? Okay, I have the Tower, then I have the Wheel of Fortune, and the challenge is the Three of Swords, which is the heartbreaker. So, something in this union you were in up here in the recent past, obviously, wasn't built on as sturdy a foundation as you thought it was or something. And it looks as though it's come crumbling down, or it's in the process of crumbling down. The Wheel of Fortune being here is telling me that in reality, this is happening for you, not to you. Meaning for some reason, this is the way it's supposed to be. Things are happening the way they're supposed to is what it's saying, basically. The challenge here is the heartbreak. I'm sure that they are speaking both of you and whoever the other person involved is, probably, right? And still we have new opportunities coming towards you. I don't know if this is a test to see if you will hold on to, if you have figured out how to utilize your discernment in a way that you can understand which things are truly important to you and which ones are not, maybe. The divine union is cups, you know what I'm saying? And this new opportunity coming towards you is pentacles. Pentacles being something to do with tangible wealth. Cups being something to do with emotion. Maybe this is to test to see if you have figured out which things really are the most important and what you need to hold on to or prioritize. Maybe. In the near future, what we're looking at, oh, that was hurting me. In the near future, we have the Eight of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the challenge is the Two of Swords. Okay, so in the near future, it looks like you are all up in your head. You're restricted by being in some sort of a mental prison, or for some reason you're restricted. You can't make the moves you want to make. Restricted by your thoughts, restricted by something. Five of Cups, there is a huge sense of loss and regret at this point. And the challenge is some sort of indecision. There's something here that you are not making a solid decision on, and it is causing everything that's wrong to be intensified, it feels like. Behind the new opportunity, we've got the Three of Pentacles and then the King of Pentacles. So I guess you're presenting here as the King of Pentacles. So male or female, it doesn't matter. It's just an energy. But you are definitely in some sort of very stable, abundant, grounded sort of boss energy here. With the Three of Pentacles, this is collaborations coming towards you. There seems to be a very lopsided obsession here with the Pentacles. That seems to be where you're at right now. It's all about Pentacles. What do we got here? Ace of Wands, as I say that. Judgment, and the Nine of Wands. These three cards together make me feel like there was some sort of impulsive action taken towards passion. That judgment was called on that left you wounded. I'm not sure which side of this you're on, so I'm not sure if you did something impulsively then judgment was called on you and that left you wounded, or was it that somebody else did something impulsively that was driven by passion and you called judgment on them, but you're still wounded. It works one way or the other. Now I have the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Fool. So something that was at one time your emotional fulfillment turned into a betrayal. And actually, rather than this being you taking a leap of faith in a new direction, I think that this is more to do with you somehow either looking foolish or acting foolish. I'm not sure which one. Let me get three more and then we're going to do the days of the week. I have the Page of Cups. It's possible there's a child involved because I have the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands. So either there's a child involved or the people involved are acting very childish. But the result is the Eight of Cups. This is somebody walking away from the situation even though they still have a lot of emotion. They've just decided that it's toxic, that there's no way for this situation to grow, it looks like. Okay, what do we got? Monday, I've got the Moon and the Lovers. Yeah, there's a situation, a lover's situation here, that there's definitely things that are bubbling to the light right now, meaning things that have been done in the dark that are starting to come to the surface. Tuesday, I have the Knight of Swords and the World card. Tuesday, this is all about you going on a crusade for clarity as you watch a cycle close out on you, it looks like. Wednesday, I have the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. This is a huge sense of imbalance in this situation, and you standing there looking at it, trying to figure out ways to fix it, but you're not doing anything. You're just sitting there and you're watching it fall apart. Thursday, I have the Hangman and the Seven of Pentacles. I believe that by Thursday, you definitely want to invest in this. You're trying to figure it out, but you're stuck for some reason. You can't move forward. There's some huge block here, or something holding you back, so you can't get to what you need to do to make this better. Three more, we're out. Six of Swords, you're trying to push this to calmer waters, and it's very difficult to do. There's some kind of surprise communication coming towards somebody here. And another page. So there's a lot of unrealistic expectations attached to this situation, a lot of immaturity. Yeah, I would say this is one of those life lessons growing type situations, it looks like. I don't know that this has been determined as far as a final outcome goes. I think there's still some leadway at either direction, but at any rate. There you go. That's what I got for this week. This is a lot of trying to figure things out for you, I guess. No matter what the cards say, go out and make it the best week you possibly can. Definitely decisions need to be made. Okay, that's how I see it. All right, thank you.